Hello Libra, welcome to your weekend reading for December 28th through the 30th. December 28th through the 30th. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to my new viewers as well as my old and new subscribers. We have a 3 of coins here. If you have not yet subscribed, please click the button down below. I am using the Tarot of Dreams. Love this deck. It's just like, the imagery is just absolutely stunning. Okay, and we've got the 6 of Swords. I know it looks ominous, but this is a really wonderful card to have. I'll explain it in a minute. The 8 of Swords. The Ace of Wands. And the Death card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, oh, and the Ace of Cups. Page of Wands is about optimism and enthusiasm, kind of like the messenger of something new that brings optimism. Okay, so if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm a very positive-minded individual. And as such, when some negative cards come up, I have to clarify them. Before we move on with the reading, it's just how I am. It's just how I am. And that 8 of Swords here is you being blinded to solutions of some sort of problem that's mentally plaguing you, feeling like there is no hope, that it's never going to work out. It's accepting the situation without really looking at it clearly. It's when your negative thoughts take over your mind and start kind of playing tricks on you, shall we say. 8 of Swords. Why is this 8 of Swords here for Libra? Why is 8 of Swords here for Libra? Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Death card. Why is the Death card here? Now, just to be clear, the Death card is not a bad card. It's really quite a good card. I'd like to know what's coming to an end, though. What's changing? This was a hop. All right. Okay, Libra. What we got to clarify the Death card was the 6 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Magician. So, these cards represent the past. These cards represent the future. Now, the past could be yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, as long as it's prior to the moment that you're viewing this video. The future cards, same thing. An hour down the road, you know, tomorrow, next week, next month. Since this is a weekend reading, I feel like these are going to start to play out towards the end of the weekend, or they could occur within the weekend, but towards the end of the weekend. Please ignore the dog noises in the background. She's drinking her water. It's very loud. So the central card here is what your current focus is. And so I feel like there's a lot of worrying going on in your mind, Libra. I'm not sure if you're communicating that to other people or not, but I feel a sense of you kind of being imprisoned by your mind. You might not be sleeping too well, or you might be on the edge of not sleeping too well. Your thoughts could be, you know, overtaking you to the point where you're having trouble doing your work. You're having trouble communicating with others. It's like something that's constantly plaguing you, constantly on your mind. Something that you feel needs to be corrected, but you can't figure out how to do that because it's just the struggle is in your mind so strongly. Well, the struggle appears to be related to somebody that represents this Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, Queen of Pentacles, this could be an earth sign, so you could be looking at a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. But for the Queen of Pentacles, for me, is also Sagittarius energy. But this can be any sign. So it could be an air sign, it could be a fire sign, it could be a water sign. It's just somebody who embodies these traits. So the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very giving, very nurturing, very welcoming, very warm towards others. The type of person who puts other people at ease. Like when they are in their presence, they're put at ease. This is a person who also likes the finer things of life, but is very, very giving, puts the needs of other people before herself. And she's just very nurturing, very kind, very loving. And so I feel as if, whether this is representing a female or a male in your life, I feel like this mental energy you're dealing with, Libra, is associated with a person that embodies those traits. Or you could embody those traits and somebody is not appreciating you for who you are. And that could be also what's affecting your mind. Now, in the past, we had this Three of Pentacles. There was a desire here for you to work with this person, to move towards a big dream in your life, a big goal in your life. So that could be a business situation, it could be a family situation, it could be a creative endeavor, but I'm feeling more like this is love, because here we have an Ace of Wands here, which I'm feeling a lot of passion associated with that card. And the sheer tremendous amount of pain here that's mental also makes me feel like this could be on the romantic front. So with the Three of Coins, it's that desire to put the work in, desire to utilize each other's strengths and to create something beautiful. So what is that you're trying to create? Were you trying to create a relationship? Were you trying to create a marriage? Were you trying to create a new business venture? What is it that you wanted to create with this person? There was something associated with this person that you wanted to see in your life, occur in your life at some point in time. Like I said, this could be at any point in time in the past. But here we have, and this may be two different events, but here we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is leaving the past behind and moving towards the future. The Six of Swords is leaving all the hurts behind. And so the reason it seems so ominous is because you don't really know where you're going. Here's a lantern that's lighting this boat through the fog. And the swords are there protecting this person, but typically what we see with the Six of Swords is the swords are left behind, because swords represent thoughts. They represent, our mental world, our decisions, communication, things of that nature. And so here I see you, Libra, leaving the past behind with that Six of Swords. And with the Six of Swords, as you leave that past behind, you're being led to a better place. Any hurts are being let go. Anything that was, preventing you from mentally moving forward is being let go. But here you are, you're holding on to something. You're letting them go, and then you're holding on to another thought. It's almost as if you're letting go of the past to move towards the future, and you feel like this person is your future, but you don't see a way to make that possible, because we're moving in a progression from left to right here. Well, going forward into the future or into the weekend, with the Ace of Wands, this is a passionate new beginning. It could be a passionate new beginning in love. It also tells you to be brave, to dream big. The volcano in the background is not something to be feared. It's just expressing the depth, the sheer magnitude of the passion and the creative expression here. It's making dreams become a reality in your life and taking a chance on something. Taking a chance on something. And as you move forward, we see that those difficult struggles that you had here are going to come to an end with this death card. The death card is an end of a cycle. It's letting go of fear. Letting go of the past. Again, you have two cards here about letting go of the past. One from the past and one from the future. So I feel like you're finally going to be able to let go of the past. Now, the past could mean this desire to have this person in your life. Maybe they're not going to be in your life and you're letting that go. Or it's letting go of the things that you couldn't fully let go of before. You're letting go of them. I see that you're going to gain victory from that transformation that you're going to be going through. From shedding the old to make room for the new, you are going to gain victory with this Six of Wands here. You will have victory. You will also be admired for what you went through. And here with the King of Cups, it shows a great deal of love. The King of Cups is, there's a great deal of love there, but it's reserved. So through this process, you may hold your emotions back and gain control of your emotions, because I feel like your emotions are not currently in control here. I feel like you're going to gain that control of your emotions, and it's going to help you to be more tender-hearted and more understanding with others. With the Magician card here, I also feel like that transformation is going to bring about something into your life that you've been desiring to create, something that you've been desiring to have. Our thoughts become things, and it's very important for our thoughts to remain positive instead of negative. If you want to move towards positive change and to see something positive occur in your life, Libra. And the Magician here is saying that you have everything that you need in order to create whatever it is that you want to do in your life, in order for you to bring it about into reality, to make this dream a reality. You have what it takes. Okay, well, you've got 3 cards here. I'm feeling like this is not, these cards don't all equate to one person. So I'm going to discuss all 3, but keep in mind that if you're dealing with more than one person, you'll be able to equate whom this goes to. For some of you, this will apply and the others won't. And for some, this will apply and the others won't, and vice versa. So we were given deception. It says someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Deception could be related to somebody not expressing their emotions, somebody not telling the truth, somebody not expressing their emotions. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could have to do with somebody who's dealing with, drugs or alcohol, that they're using that to self-soothe, and it's becoming a problem in other areas of their life. Or this could be you having done this in the past. We also see religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. When the religious factors card comes out for me, this means more than just religion. This means more than just, you may be Jewish and the person that you're in love with may be Hindu or something of that nature, where there's 2 different religions. This also has to do with the way you were raised. So you may have been raised to believe that one spiritual truth is the only truth, and you're not willing to accept that somebody else holds a different belief. And sometimes you have to overcome that as well in order to come together. You may have some preconceived notions about something, and you could be wrong on those, or vice versa. The other person could be wrong. It's about having an open mind and understanding that each person is on their own spiritual path. If you've read anything about me, you know that I'm a Christian and I do tarot. And yes, one thing that I feel is very important is that everybody has their own spiritual path, their own relationship with their higher power. I feel that very strongly, which is why I don't speak very heavily about those religious beliefs while I'm doing tarot. But the point of the matter is this: each of us has our own spiritual path, and you may be dealing with somebody whose spiritual path is so different from yours that you're having some trouble understanding that. So, you know, that involves a little bit of a conversation, perhaps a little bit of, you know, research, and trying to understand that each of us was raised differently. Each of us, you know, has different beliefs, and hopefully that's of help to somebody. So Libra, that's all I have for you for the weekend of December 28th through the 30th. I'm glad my voice held out for y'all with my cold, but have an absolutely wonderful weekend, and I will see you again soon.